Another Brink Radio exclusive.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and you are tuning in to Brink Radio right here on 96.3 FM. Talk about bumping 96.3 because you know Brink put the B in bumping. Listen, we got some super tremendous guests on the show tonight. Now, it's not every day or every night or every week that we get some of them 731 finest on this show. Now, I got to go ahead and break this one down because this first guest on here, he too paid like Donald Trump's hairpiece. We talk about Killa Kid. What's popping with you, family?
What's good with you, Brink?
Hey,
man.
You know what's happening, man.
Man.
We not gonna limit it to just him, man. We also got a phenom over here. We talking about the homie Sinsay. What's going on, though?
What's up now?
What going on, man?
Nothing much, man.
Hey, good to have you on the show. And last but not least, this brother got so many names, man, so many claims to fame, man. He is not only a mogul, he is not only an artist, he is not only an actor, he is a guru we talking about, and he got so much shit to hate on. My guy, do I say Pimptastic, or do I say VVS Righteous, or do I say Mogul Arnold? We got my guy in the building, man. Herman Fourth. Just put it, there you go.
Hey, what's up, my boy, Young Brink?
Man, exactly. I'm Brink Young now. Ain't that crazy? You know how it is, man, because we getting older. You know, go ahead, slide that around, man. I'm going to chop it up with you first. But we getting older, and I feel so weird still calling myself Young Brink. Right. So I was like, bruh, I need a name. And I wasn't trying to go by my government at all. Right. So I was like, man, I need a name. Young Brink. Then Brink Young. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. We in the building. So that saved me some trouble, man. Right. So like I said, we bring Young in now. You understand me? While UNG
that
still.
That wasn't too hard to shift.
Exactly. Yeah, and then the government name, it's just too many syllables. Like I like that 2-syllable, Brink Young. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Young Brink. It's easy, but it flows, man. But with you though, we talk about VVS. We talking about Mackin. We talking about Pimptastic, Polo Man.
FNIA.
My A flies in America, man. So what's been going on with you, family?
Life been life, and in a good way.
Yeah.
Good positive way, man. I've been out here trying to help artists, growing my clothing brand, growing my studio, trying to be the mogul, you know what I'm saying?
Man, ain't no trying. You doing, family. Like, seriously.
Put
like
my best foot forward.
Yeah, man. One thing about your studio, and we definitely go dive into the studio a lot more, like so many artists from the area, whenever they come pop in with me, I'd be like, yeah, so where you be dropping it? Oh, man, I'll be dropping with VVS. Like you are the, how when you own Google Maps or whatever, and then you drop that pen, you're the pen when it comes to that area. Yeah. Like when it comes to Jackson, shout out to everybody in Jackson, but you drop the pen, you at your spot, man. So you really amassed a true legacy for yourself, man. What keeps you motivated to still be at your highest peak like right now? Because right now, we in them Bron years right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not the young cats we used to be when we first met. Like, what keeps you motivated to be at the highest peak of your game right now?
Well, as the season change, you have to go with what's in that season that you see that's motivating you. So initially, I was the music motivated.
Yeah.
I want to be the biggest artist in the world. Now I'm motivated in helping other artists become the biggest artists in the world. You know what I'm saying? Definitely money motivated. When I got married, I had to shift my focus on a lot of things. But right now, just helping the artists not bump their head the way I bump my head is the motivation. Teaching. In order for our area to be like Atlanta or Memphis or New York, everybody need to learn the business. When you learn the business, you work together, you collaborate. You know what I'm saying? So that's the motivation, trying to teach, learn, so we can grow, man.
Let me ask you this: like, as far as the reception that you get from educating these artists, like, are they really taking it in, soaking in the game, or are they kind of just like, oh yeah, I hear you, big bro, and just do what they go do?
Well, I mean, if they actually get the class or actually get some teaching, they'll be like, man, I didn't know I could make money doing it.
Right.
So it's more of a type of thing, not a, oh, I see what you're saying. It's a dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which it makes sense. Now you got some people that act, we were talking about this in the car here, act like they already know everything. I don't need it, I already know it.
Yeah.
And you ask them 2-3 questions, then you quickly see they don't know anything.
Facts. And what's cool, man, is I actually omitted this from the introduction on purpose because not only are you guys artists, man, y'all are the stars of the Stix movie. It's available right now. We talking about on Amazon Prime. It's available on Apple TV and just popped out on Tubi, man. So we got to talk about that, man, because obviously we had the producer, Jerron Lockridge, on the show recently, and he talked about how it began as a web series and morphed into this movie that we see today. So if I'm not mistaken, you guys were actually on the web series, right? All right, so let's talk about the evolution of the characters, man. So Killa Kid, you actually play Martell. Let's talk about the evolution of your character on the movie.
All right, man. Martell. In the movie, the elevation. Well, I mean, you get more of how he move, what he do, you know, being the drug kingpin. Kind of get to see more of how he goes about doing things. In the show, you got a little bit of it, but you weren't in depth as it is, you know, in the movie. Mm-hmm.
What about you, man? We talking about DJ. We gotta holler at DJ real quick, man.
You know, DJ was new for me.
Okay.
So the character in the web series, it was just a small, 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. So
in this one, I'm actually co-starring. So, but DJ really kind of got my personality, my real personality. But I ain't no, drug kingpin. You know what I'm saying? I had to find my motivation on that. But DJ character, smooth character, trying to finesse. He kind of mad at his mans because he's supposed to be my man.
Right.
But he ain't pulling me up like my man's supposed to. So I don't want to spoil it. But that's kind of how he a smooth guy, and he kind of upset with his mans for elevating somebody else in our business.
Sensei, what up, man?
What's up?
Talk to me, man.
Well, I actually had a small character. I actually played like one of his, I guess, enforcers or whatever in the film. So. And I actually done the music for the theme of the theme song for the Stix.
And it's so crazy, man. I was talking to you guys off the air about that theme song. It's cool how it's such a timeless classic. Like when y'all told me, yeah, man, this was out when the web series was out. And I'm like, bro, you couldn't have told me that. Like it sounds brand new. And of course we will be playing it on the show tonight. You guys actually working on a video for that too, right?
Yes, we shooting the video.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So let's talk.
Invited now. Look.
Yeah, so Killa Kid, let's talk more about this song, man. Like, how did you become a part of this?
Actually, when Say was writing it, he was writing it, and he kind of run all his music to me in the process of writing it, just to get the okay, is it cool? What you think I should change? And he sent it to me, and I'm like, man, I gotta have it. Like, man, give me a part of this. Let me get a verse.
Yeah.
Like, so. We kind of went from there. I started writing on it, and when we got down to recording it, it was crazy because we changed, the keys on it. We had different producers in the studio that night, and Aphie, the other artist that's on it, he just so happened to, be there. So it kind of came together. I call it accidentally. It's like an accidental hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of worked out. Yeah.
All right, so Sensei, tell me about, you told me off camera. Nah, he got that one. It's good. Yeah, so tell me about like how you said that Jerron actually wanted a different song, but you was like, nah, let me cook you up something brand new from scratch.
He was actually wanting something that we had recorded like a while ago. The record probably came out in 2002 or something like that.
Yeah.
I told him to give me a chance to write something new because I wanted it to be fresh and not as dated.
Yeah.
So, I was listening to a lot of stuff, and I just got on the keys and came up with something. And I sent it to him, and he instantly just messaged me back, and he said, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and of course that song is available right now, all streaming platforms. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that. It's called The Stix. So, hey, it ain't hard to find. My guy Sensei, he did his thing on that one, man. Definitely proud of this song. And like I say, we will be going to this song later in the show. But, of course, we got to talk more about this movie, man, because I checked it out, man, and I felt like this movie was very, very well put together. And off the air, we were talking, and I asked, you guys, was acting in your horizon, or how did it come about? So what was your answer to that, man?
Starting out, when we did the series, web series. So I hadn't had a clue about, it never crossed my mind even acting, being an actor, doing any of that. And after I done the series, I was all in. I want to act on everything.
Yeah,
yeah. I just love the whole process, everything about it. So after that, I'm on my acting journey. Picking up a whole different route.
Sinsay, what about you?
Yeah, for me, like this is a dream come true because like I really wanted to work in film and do stuff. Like before I even started singing, like I was wanting to do acting and stuff like that. So actually, this is right up my alley.
Right on time. VVS. Right. Now, I got to tell you, man, because I've been knowing VVS since 2009. Right, you know what I mean? Which is, man, forever to the young cats that's watching this right now. Before a lot of these cats was even born, you was on BrinkTV. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But
was in diapers out here. Talking about they were here before me.
But I already saw acting on you, very long time. When I did the interview with Jerron Lockridge, he pretty much said the same thing. Man, I got to put you on something. And the explanation that he gave about developing more of your character, the DJ character, into becoming the actual main focus of the movie, that's crazy. How did that make you feel, man?
Hey, listen. No, seriously. You can't get much better than that.
Right.
For someone to see you and be like, yo, I need to rewrite some stuff in the script for this guy.
Yeah.
For this character. No, that's like the biggest compliment you can receive. For sure. Now I'm, like you said, I'm ready to
rock and roll.
The next 20 movies.
Yeah. We talking about a 20 movie deal with Jerron Lockridge, man. Let's go ahead and get that popping, man. You got your cast right here. Now let's talk about, because I ain't trying to get a movie away, but it was a specific scene in the movie, and I ain't gonna go too deep in it, but it was a snap that kind of, I don't know if they added special effects to it, but that snap was like it sounded like a real FL studio snap, just humongous. What was popping, man? What was going on with this
snap
scene?
Was amazing. I'm telling you, man. I ain't seen a snap better since the Avengers.
Thanos
snap. We were first working on it, man. Funny little behind the scenes story. We working with VVS, man. It's always. We always on each other to try to get the best scene, the best, did I do that right, man? Right. How I look when I did that? Look at the camera. Nah, man, you cool. Make sure you heard,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we always motivated each other off, camera before we got to actually shooting. But, man, when I got down in there and we was going over the scene, I done pulled that chair up. And I snapped in that man's face. His expression, I knew we had a hit. We could just roll it, man.
Yeah.
long as he had that look, man.
So, work. Was that actually in the script, or
Yeah, it was wrote out. I mean, but he wasn't prepared for me to be that intense. You know what I'm saying? I got right all up in his
really
face.
Was just right.
It was supposed to be just what I'm saying. But nah, I had to, get in there.
Yeah.
I had to make him feel it.
I gotta say, man, that, like I said, that movie, and I told you guys this off the air, man, easily better than, I would say, 90% of the movies on Tubi right now, aside from the major motion picture, big budget films, you know what I'm saying? But it's so well put together. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that. Like I say, it's available on Tubi right now. It's available on Amazon Prime. Make sure y'all, patronize, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we black businesses, we trying to turn them up. So, of course, this isn't like you guys' first rodeo as far as working together. Obviously, VVS and Killa Kid had a single back in the day. We're talking about that working. Yeah, man. You ain't got to hustle like me.
Yeah.
You can't get money
like me. Let's talk about it, man.
Man, we were just talking about that.
I was in
timeline. He was in Nashville back then. And I wrote it out. I think we linked up. I was with my partner Slim.
Okay.
And we came. I think Pimp might have came through there first. I don't know. It's been it's been a little while. But yeah, got to work and wrote that out. And my Pimp, he was like, man, I'm gonna work with it. And the rest is his.
Came back quick.
He came back quick too. That boy came back quick. So then after that, I guess he was back.
Yeah.
Down the way. We shot the little visual with Cole. Yeah.
That was our first song.
Yeah. No, we probably
That was our first song.
Might have been.
Only song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You
see how much he beat me to it. You see how much he worked with me, behind the scene. We've been rocking. Yeah, most definitely.
But in down our way, I got to give him his flowers. He's known as one of, if not the best rapper in the area. You know what I'm saying? So when you getting on the song with Kid,
you gotta work.
You got to come.
You gotta pull up.
See what I'm saying?
You gotta
as soon as he
pull
was
up.
like, "Yeah, Pimp, come through there." Ooh.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Let's go then. What you talking about?
And it's crazy, man, because like I say, listen to the song, man, and then when VVS verse come in, it's like he's shooting from the logo.
Yeah.
Like, bro was like, I'm not finna have step. I'm coming in shoot from half court. You know what I'm saying?
With the mindset.
Yeah.
Dude, crazy. Bro.
Man.
Play with dude on the track.
Yeah.
Man, and that leads.
Bad enough, I got to feed you.
They got a burger.
Got a burger? Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. And that's gonna lead us to the experimental project Part 2. You just dropped it, man.
Yeah,
That's going stupid, man. It's going stupid. And you actually just released a video for Snowfall too, man.
Right, Snowfall.
We got to talk about this Snowfall, man, because that's on heavy. And of course, obviously, shout out to the cast of Snowfall. Amazing show. We see the parallels in that. Let's talk about it.
Man, Snowfall was one of them. The show kind of threw me out. So when I was working on the record, I was trying to get the same kind of effect it did to me, but faster.
Right. Yeah.
So I did the Snowfall. Actually shot it myself. Which is a lot of work, a lot more work than I thought. Trying to get into this camera thing too. So we got the Two Kings filmed it that we starring with me and my partner PL, and we got the H. Just trying to get it all together, but yeah,
what's
for
the
H? It's the H sound, man. Sounds of the H. For the people that don't know, we got the sounds of the H. That's like the production company, you know what I'm saying? And the H is for the Valley.
We talking about Hickory Valley, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I'm saying? Hickory Valley, Tennessee, man.
Know what the H come from.
Man. It's a whole lot of Valley. Hickory Valley, man. The H, it's actually spelled out the word AITCH, sounds of the H. But that's the production company. Well, the company. And then we got the Two King Film, which is more so the production, videography company. And the experimental project. For the project, it's just this is what I do. I get beats and I experiment with them. I try doing different stuff that I normally wouldn't do. So I try to go, kind of off of what I would usually do, but kind of keep it me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them joints that was super heavy, man, was that Keep Your Tears, man. That joint was super deep. It seemed like it was basically telling folks, hey, I don't need the fake love. You can hold on to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I did Keep Your Tears, I wrote the whole verses. I had all the verses. And I'm like, man, I cannot get this hook. I called him probably 2 a.m. Like, bro, I need one of them hooks. He probably wrote that at work, man.
No, I was at home.
I was at home.
I was at home. He hit me up. He sent me the verses.
Yeah.
I turned around. It's probably maybe an hour later, and I sent him
the hook. Yeah, I had it that quick.
Yeah, recorded the hook and I sent it back to him within an hour.
Yeah. So the Say Your Tear, that's how that came about. It was a lot. Like, we always test each other music out way beforehand. So I hear stuff way before. So I don't even know if he could get the same enjoyment because he probably heard every song way before.
Right before it released.
Dropped. But yeah. It just be a process, man, working on them. And I try to keep it 7 songs. At first I was trying to, the whole experimental project, the whole thing about it is supposed to be the EP, which is, it's the EP, but it's the experimental project of me trying to create things fast as I can, in and out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get to catch the little play on the word, the EP.
Yeah. Now I'll go say there go that snap again. My man over here having flashbacks. Hey, bro, he said cut a long time ago. But another song on that I love, man. We're talking about that Dirt Road, man. It reminds me of that Nelly, you know what I'm saying? Ride with me.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Man. It's definitely a vibe, man. I reached out to Lebo and trying to take it on a country level.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to do some, country on the hook, but I was like, I don't want to take it too far from. Like I said, I try to keep it me at the same time. So yeah, I did the hook, and I really wasn't even gonna sing the hook. Well, it's cool. I think it worked out. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool little vibe. But Lebo definitely bumped it. Man, shout out to Lebo, and shout out to his major, man, for the production on it, man. Yellow came through with that country feel, it gave me exactly what I wanted with it. But that's how, we just grow it from scratch, and what we get, we mix it in the pot. What we come up with is the experiment.
Hey, my dog is definitely a mad scientist with this. Like I said, that project, no skips. Of course, we got to talk about the part 1 that you dropped last year, because that joint you had with Luscious later. We talking about, what was it called? Cotione. I'm from Memphis City Schools. Don't hold that against me. So that joint, we talk about that ooey gooey.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. Especially Luscious late. Man.
It's always fun recording with Luscious. Man, shout out to Luscious, man. We got to get back in there. We got some stuff on the way, too.
Yeah.
Hopefully she can go on and get to it. Man, Luscious is the truth.
I got a question.
What's that?
Is everybody on the record from Hardeman County?
No. I done link with everybody. I done link with people from...
On the experimental project?
Mm-hmm. I got... That's a great question.
You see what I'm trying to get to?
Yeah,
What you trying to get I got at the I was in Nashville. I had a battle, and I linked with the clown that was actually at the battle. Man, shout out to the Tennessee Joker, man. You know what I'm saying? Lyrical Savage, man. But there's multiple people on there. I see what you're doing, though, man. We're gonna get you on there. We're gonna get you on that experiment. We're gonna experiment with
Coming soon, 99, man.
But that Codis, man, Codis, man, Lush is she's just a talented.
Yes.
God, she's just a talent, man. You know, and working with her is always, she just. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So when we got to that Codis, we playing off of the, boy girl side of things. You know what I'm saying? So man, she got in there and bumped that, and how the hook go. I just wanna, what I'm saying? And we couldn't put that as the title. So I'm thinking like, man, what's a better way? So Codis kind of mean the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
But not, So trying to, experiment with it. Like I say, Mo, just creating and being,
Ooey
creative.
gooey.
Yeah.
Ooey gooey is what you mean. But we got to talk about.
I got to check it out, though. Make sure y'all check that one out.
Please tap in with that one.
About.
But another song you had on there, man, we're talking about the story of my life. It was a specific line you said, man, and it was heavy because you was like, I remember being 21 with a 1-year-old daughter trying to get them funds, and I was like, damn, man. Talk about it, man.
Yeah. Story of my life, like, it hit on a lot of real just moments of my life. Coming up in the valley, trying to figure out having a daughter, 1-year-old, trying to figure just life out, man. Trying to pursue the music, but life was different, you know what I'm saying? Life be life, and like Pimp said.
Yeah.
So, back then it was rough on me. So just trying to capture moments in time. It's more like a memory. To me, it's more like a memory book, like a song, that I can go back to and just kind of remember where I was in that place and how far I done came, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? I kind of deal with the same things now, trying to life just be life. And so trying to figure it out and, comparing the two, seeing the growth, seeing the progress, seeing how far I done came, seeing,
Hey, we still in the game with it, though.
Man, most definitely.
It's about that time for us to go ahead, introduce the song, man. So which one of y'all go introduce it, man?
You can introduce the joint.
He like the president.
we got the Stix song written by me, produced by J Beast and myself, featuring Killa Kid and Afi Automatic.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we back. We're talking about Brink Radio right here on 96.3 FM. I'm your host, Brink On, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums. Pinky and the Thumb, trying to get y'all sprung while I give me some. You just heard the Stix. We got my guys in here. We talk about Sinsay. We talk about Killa Kid and Polo Man, riding on my horse, Herman Fourth. You understand me? Hey, that rhyme. Man, VVS, we got to talk, man.
Ride on my horse now, I'm in Herman Fourth.
Man, we got
I gotta put you on there.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, give me 30%.
That's your IP.
Let's talk about this chicken. Yeah. Look.
on,
So we got so much to talk about, man, because like I say, at the time when we first met, man, you was killing the scene here in Memphis. And that was so unheard of by artists from, I would say, nearby cities. You know what I'm saying? Because all the time we had major artists come through, smash Memphis, smash Jackson, whatever. And then, Little Rock, all them other cities, Jackson, Mississippi. But to have someone from a nearby area come through and smash like you did, that really wasn't happening in the M like that, man. Let's talk about your journey, man.
I wasn't afraid to network.
Yeah.
When I came out here, I didn't know anybody for real.
Yeah.
So, man, let me, okay, young Brink doing this, let me contact him in the most humble way.
Yeah.
So I was never afraid to be like, hey, I like what you're doing. How can I be a part of it? What's the fee? I ain't trying to finesse it.
Right.
Boom, DJs, DJ Q, Nina Stix. I'm just reaching out to everybody. I'm just working, lying hard. What do I need to do? Where can I be where y'all at? What do I need to do? And Paul Tutt, rest in peace.
Rest in
Paul
peace.
Tutt was the first show in Memphis I ever performed on.
Wow. Long live my guy DJ Smooth.
Yeah, DJ Smooth.
DJ
Come on.
Smooth, man.
Smooth was my Memphis navigator.
Yep.
If I called him and said, bro, I'm on such and such street, I don't know where I'm at, I'm trying to get over here. Yeah, make a left on such and such. Right on. I swear, bro. I don't know how you
Man, what was crazy, I remember I was hosting an event here in Memphis, downtown, matter of fact, at the Cannon Center. And DJ Smooth was DJing, and he broke Polo Man at that event. It must have been probably like 1,200 people in the building. Had that joint rocking. Rocking. And that's the crazy part about it, man. This was before we was like super camera phone heavy. We wasn't camera phone heavy back then. Social media wasn't what it was, but like you really came through, and I'm talking about put 2 feet in that soil and really, you was down there a Memphian, homie. Like, seriously. Like, and you pretty much, in my opinion, and this is just a Memphis cat, talking to a 731 cat, man. To me, it felt like you pretty much opened up the doors for a lot of the other artists from that area and was like, hey, y'all can come over here. It's cool. Come through. You know what I'm saying?
That was part of the goal.
Yeah.
That's the gift and the curse. I'd rather want to see everybody else get in. I want to help them, but I want to see that more than I want to see me.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people don't, they don't take it how they should take it or grab it how they need to. But you had to make your presence known in Memphis.
Right.
It's impossible to do what you need to do in this area and not come make a presence in Memphis.
Facts. And I feel like vice versa. It's the same thing with Jackson, though. Like if you are up and coming artists out of Memphis, you have to go to Jackson, And I've seen so many artists do it. Like obviously people like Boogie and, STMG and, all of them. This artist, he's major, but most recently, I think that was Finesse 2 times was out there in Jackson, man. Well, that got a little crazy.
Finesse,
yeah,
too long.
Big Father. Right. Got a little crazy out there, but obviously that pipeline has been created, and I just want to continue to see more artists from the area come through and utilize it because we here.
But I do want to say, though, I do feel like in Jackson, we welcome the Memphis artists more than the Memphis artists welcome us to Memphis. We welcome them to Jackson.
Yeah.
Help share our resources.
Right.
But here we don't really get that in return.
Right. Like
it should be. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody could give me a different example of it, but from my experience and what I've seen, it don't really work like that.
And I'm gonna say it's weird to me because I can agree. I could definitely agree. But that's why I try to make sure me with what my platform is and my, brand, I show Jackson artists something different. I can't speak for the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Because Memphis, man, Memphis is a whole nother monster. Y'all already know. But like when it comes to Brink TV, Brink Radio, Brink On, the whole platform, like I make sure, hey, the door is always open. And I'm thankful that it's been that many, 731 artists come through here, and not only artists, like even with, Jerron coming through, like that was big for me because it's like, bro, to know that there is a film presence in that area, I think that's incredible. Like I said, top of this interview, I've always felt like the area is a gold mine. Still feel like that, and to know that, that talent lives there and is thriving and growing, like we need it, like, man, plenty of people I done had on the show. We sister cities,
We need people of your influence,
right?
To do events or come post up a couple days, and then Brink was in Jackson,
right?
Okay, let me go out there,
yeah, right.
So we started expanding our resources,
right?
So we need guys like you, Brink. You've been fooling with the area,
so
we're gonna give you your flowers for that for sure.
Definitely,
we need
man.
more people to do that.
So one thing that's incredible about you, VVS, man, or Mogul Arnold. See, I'm gonna call you every name in the book, man.
Pimp.
I'm Pimp. You know what I'm saying? You actually originally had the clothing line Mackin. And you pretty much evolved your whole brand. You evolved your lifestyle. Let's talk about Herman Fourth, man. How do you explain that? Because it was beautiful the way you put it to me off the air. How do you explain it to the people?
Well, first we started with Flacco.
Okay.
Then went to Mackin.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Fly Company, that was back in the Gap. But but it was so with Mackin, it was more so a movement. I had the song, terminology. So, but with this brand, I wanted to establish more of a designer brand.
Yeah,
that's how I came into the whole process. Okay, I wanna have a Gucci, a Chanel, YSL. I want to have that type of brand. And I seen a conference where the guy was like, you don't sell your brand, you sell your name and turn it into the brand.
Right.
When he said that, it just clicked for me. I was like. And he pointed out how Gucci that's his name. YSL, that's his name, So my middle name is Herman. I'm the fourth. Sounds designer.
Yeah, man.
Herman Fourth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just flow off the tongue. So, man, I called my guy Ashton Ray and said, man, we need to get these designs together. Boom, boom, boom. This is what I want. And it's been history.
Man, it definitely sounds like a luxury line. So where could people tap in and, purchase and all of that?
Well, we have a storefront in Jackson, East Main Street, and we have the website, hermanfourth.com, 4TH. Someone bought the domain name for Herman Fourth and tried to sell it to me for $1,000.
Wow.
For sure.
So much to hate on. You understand me?
I've been dealing with this forever.
Yeah, man.
It's always something. Because, we popped the clothes off. Just testing the water, so I didn't have a website for the first year, but we was doing so well. We started selling clothes. We done sold clothes from Cali to Florida. We done sold in 4 different countries. We featured in the Country Wayne series on 12, 15 episodes. We've been in a couple movies. We in the Stix Movie.
In the Stix, man.
So we growing, man. We trying to become the biggest brand, Black-owned American brand, designer brand in the world.
That's love, man. So.
And they're quality gear too, like I mentioned.
I appreciate it.
This ain't just no press.
We got jeans, belts, socks, everything. We're not just a t-shirt brand.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we got slides, everything.
Socks.
Hey, it's definitely popular with Herman
Fourth. We're going to see you a Kurt pack.
I'm going to need that, man. I'm going to need that, man. So, of course, let's talk back with my guy, Killa, man. So, of course, one thing that stands out about you is you got into battle rapping.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's a whole different type of beast.
It is.
I watched the junk you did recently with what's his name, Lil Tookie.
Lil Tookie, man.
You ain't had to do it like that, bro. Man, you said something. You said something like what you said something like he really ain't built for this shit. Yeah. Like the first 2 houses from the three little pigs. I was like, wow. Yes. Wow. Yeah. Let's talk, man. Let's talk about it.
That battle rap, like I said, when I first got into it, shout out to my homie Slim again, man, down there in the Ville, and we just on some out, and he like, man, you ever been to a real live battle rap? I'm like, nah, not, in person where I can actually, watch it on URL and all that.
Smack.
So yeah, smack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But got down there. We shot out there and actually seeing it live, man. I'm excited, like my mind blown. I'm in there losing it, man. And you know, I get to talking to Slim like, man, you know, I would have murdered dude, bro. I coulda did that. You know what I'm saying, man? I think I would have ate him up. And he overheard me. The guy, you know what I'm saying, that was actually doing the show, heard me. He was like, oh, you think you can really do it? I set you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, bet. All right, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So they linked me, got me my first battle. And, man, I'm talking about preparing for it. Man, you know, it's one thing to, you know, see it. It's, you know, how they do it, but it's a whole process. You need, when you on a beat and you rapping, it's cool. You ride the beat, you find the melody, you know, you come up with catchy things to say, you kind of fit the hook, you know, you ride. It's kind of built. I'm so used to doing that. I'm so used to doing the structure of a, you know, song building wise. But battle rapping, it's you. What you bring in the people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you got to have punch after punch after punch after punch. You got to have, you know, a structure. You got to entertain the crowd. You got to keep them, and you got to know your opponent enough to know what you're saying and kind of how to go about it. So this battle rap thing, the first one, man, I was so nervous I almost did pull the Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Once the first words came, you know, you know, and they don't really judge you right then, so you can just like the people will let you know what. You know, how you did or whatever. But I, you know, felt like I walked the first dude down. And then, you know, my guy, my Vicious, shout out my boy Vicious, man. He had me like, man, hey, ready to get back in there? I'm like, yeah, I'm with it, man. You know, look at my opponent. He ain't really have much to kind of go out for. So I kind of had to play with him a little different, just more, you know, ball. But I got to get with a lot of people. I got to, you know, I learn these verses. I think he heard I changed my verse 7 times. You know what I'm saying? It's different with this battle world, man. And I salute all the battle rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, in Nashville, that whole scene, man, what they got going.
Did you have a clothes sponsor?
Man, shout out to my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see? Y'all gotta look at it. Hey, that Herman Fourth be everywhere, man. You know, shout out to my guy, man, VVS.
I promise. Hey, show them people. Show them people.
I ain't got one of them.
Show
you know
them
what I'm
people.
saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely pulled me with I'm talking about a real classic original. Man, what color you want? How you want it? Got my shirt. I'm talking about right before the battle, man. Shout out to my guy, man. You know, the CEO, man. Herman Fourth pulled me for the battle, man, with the gear, man. I think we helped each other with that one because I murked that boy.
Hey, put him through the door. Tell him about the gun line, boss.
Man, tell him about the gun line, boss. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. But yeah, man, and it's one of them things, like I like battle, but it's a process. You know what I'm saying? So for me to prepare, to get ready for a battle, it take a lot, you know, from me, you know. And that's why I say salute to them guys that do it, because they do it just on the flat. Like they do this, man, I battle you this week, I battle you next week. You know, I'm right back. Now, going to take me, give me about a month. Man. Let me figure you out. And, you know, it's a process with me, so yeah.
So you know, we definitely got to talk about the 731 area right now as far as music, man, because so much has changed, you know. Like I used to frequent there a lot. Like I used to be in Jackson all the time, man. Old Hickory, you know what I'm saying, Big Kahuna, you know, all these different spots. A lot of this stuff ain't there no more. You know, it seems like over the years they've been trying to neutralize rappers and rap music and all of that. Let's talk about like trying to survive through this, you know, because I remember we talked off the air, talked about, you know, radio. Over the years, indie artists stayed on the radio, getting interviews and all that. And now it ain't happening. Speak on it.
Well, I wouldn't know. You would know more than me with the Jackson area. Because, I mean, you know, I'm from the Valley, man. So I had to move.
Hickory Valley,
to move.
Tennessee. You said population, how much?
Man, about 100. It might be 100 of us, and I think we all family.
About 100. Hey, they just got a Dollar General.
You hear me? Hey, we just got it. We had it probably a couple months. You know? Hey, no lie. I'm talking about you blink, you miss it, man. The city between the city, man. And I ain't gonna lie, being from that such a small area, man. Like, you know, we wasn't supposed to make it this far. We wasn't supposed, you know, we supposed to be country. Yeah. You know, we even in the schools, you know, you got we so small, you know what I'm saying? But all us we just stick together, we a unit, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of, you know, we put it on, we made people pay attention. So, you know, we way in Memphis with it now on Brink talking about this little valley, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of valley though. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, back to the question, man. You know, we had to get back. We had to move kind of from our little town up to Jackson. So, you know, with Pimp being there like that, you know, he would know like, more about it.
The music scene is, from a resource standpoint, is non-existent.
Damn.
it's no resources, you know. So anybody that's making any music, you have to take your hat off to them that's having any emotion, because they have to do it on their own. You know, we got a few promoters, but you know they more party promoters, and they do their thing. They had to get it out the mud. Everything is out the mud. Everybody had to build their own brand and name out the mud. So we don't have the Brinks. We don't have the any of those platforms like that. You know, we got platforms that's growing, trying to, but we don't have the resources, just point blank period, Brink. You know what I'm saying? The radio was trying to fool with us, but, you know, they having budget cuts. So that's hurting us. It ain't really no lot of exposure. Really, it's non-existent.
Yeah.
That's why I was building Righteous. I'm trying to help the artists grow. Let's expand. You know, that's why we do music business classes. Let's teach you the business. Let's grow. So, but if we collaborate more, then we can make some more noise without having all those resources. But we don't collaborate either, because the city is so spread apart. It's just these group of 10, these group of 10, and they beefing with them, or he shot one of they. It's bad right now, bro. It's real bad, Brink. Real talk.
So, I mean, what do you think would be the solution to all of that? I mean, as far as a resource standpoint, because one thing I can say, you know, and it sucks because we talk about radio, but it's like the internet done went crazy now. So you still need radio, but now you got the internet. Like, so, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what could we do?
Financial. So we do have the internet for sure.
Yeah.
But if you don't know how to use the internet, if you don't know how to work the algorithm, if you can't afford ads, if you can't, you know, if the most of the time you spend on the internet, you flirting with girls, or you doing the things that's not necessary to get you popping, you're gonna keep the same results. But I think what we can do for the area is start with the 12, 13-year-olds.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You start with those ones who may want to do music and start blending all them together before they get corrupted by the streets, the gangs, the drugs, or what have you. But the generation right now, because I run a studio. Yeah. So this is not something I think this is from real life conversation.
Experience.
They not gonna work together.
Yeah.
It's too bad right now. The studio even slows down because we beefing. Or he died, or Big Phil went to prison.
Yeah.
Paparazzi Nick died in a car crash. These are people that's leading that generation. So Gotti died.
Right.
You know, so when you have people dying, going to jail, the people that are on the cusp is who do the people behind them follow.
Right.
Or who can stop the beefs. You can't. Big Phil can stop some beefs. He's popular. People want to work with him. Now you got, it's bad, Brink.
Yeah.
Real talk.
A lot of times, like for Memphis, you know, they like to use the term power vacuum. You know, like everybody is pretty much every man for themselves. It's like ain't nobody listening to the big homies no more. Like, who are the big homies? Where are the big homies now? You know, and I can remember a Jackson where VVS was the man, like the go-to guy. Still is, but it's like, that's why I'm asking about the young cats. Like, are they listening? Will they listen? It's already a route. You got to go to the younger generation.
Yeah. I mean, now, people, so I won't say none of them, but for instance, just say us three.
Yeah.
Just say we the younger artists. All right, I may be sensible, but my two men really got smoked with.
Right.
I gotta stay with that. I can't go be sensible.
Right.
It's not going to make sense to us for me to try to go be sensible, because we already popped two of they guys.
Right.
They popped one of ours. It's no, you know.
Yeah, ain't no going back.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I do want to shout out Mud Brothers.
Definitely.
Mud Brothers is trying. You know, that's my dog.
Definitely, yep.
King Chevy. You know what I'm saying? You got another podcast called On the Couch. But they more of a conversational, not just a music thing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's a couple people, but again, you need somebody like a Brink that can mentor.
Definitely. And
share resources,
man.
Do some business. You can come in and say, let's do some partnership. You
Right.
don't got to come give your game away.
Right.
Let's make some money together.
Yeah.
We need that type of thing.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
Yeah, and I definitely want to give a shout out to Mud Brothers as well, man. They reached out to me early on, and you know me, when you come through the front door, I got you. I'm your neighbor. I'm Uncle Brink at that point. But if you come through the back door, hey, it's gonna be hard for you. But they showed me a lot of love, man. I remember they did the joint with Gangsta Black, and they actually shouted me out on the joint, and Gangsta Black was shouting me out on the joint. So like I say, to me, that means a lot. So definitely, man, that's one thing that I'm about for our space. I'm not in the rapper space. That's not what I do. But as far as the interviewer space, hey, you need some guidance. Hey, I'm here. We can chop it up. And that's what I do here in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Right. I put a lot of people in position to further their craft. One time for my guy Famous Animal TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done chopped it up. We done, dealt with each other before. So that's what it's about.
Man, I brought him to Jackson.
Okay. See the one I'm talking about,
to
man.
the radio station.
Yeah. See,
I might can't get an interview. I gotta pay $2,000.
$2,000.
Come on, Famous Animal. I was in the projects with you.
Yeah.
Real talk. You feel me? But that boy done came a long way.
Them facts.
You see what I'm saying? Done his thing. Again, but you can have that here.
Right.
Your ground up from the ground up here a little different than us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You may have a people will be mad. I ain't going to do no interview with Mud Brothers. He interviewed such and such.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And that's sad, man. We got to be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as media, we stay out of everything. But in the middle of everything. Right.
Good
but in the middle of
good
everything.
media.
Right. Because I didn't interview both sides. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's about professionalism. And artists, you got to be professional too. So.
But we got the talent, Brink. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
The area, I can call off 100 names. We got the talent, producers, graphic designers, artists,
DJs.
Yeah, it's out there for sure. But
man,
we just need I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get these resources up.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
glad I came here today. Now I'm gonna have to start putting these resource packages together.
Yeah, man. See, that's what we talking about. I just need my 30%. Now, for the resource pack, just give me about 15. But anyway, go ahead and run all y'all social media, man. That way people can stay popped in, tapped in with y'all, man.
Man, you can follow me on all social media at Killa Kid 731 on everything. Should be everything. Yeah.
Yeah, Sinsay 731. That's everything. All platforms. You can find all the music, all the videos.
VVS righteous.
VVS
man, hashtag righteous sound.
Yeah, man.
Hashtag righteous. You feel me?
We in the building with it. Before we get out of here, man, let the people know one last time why they should check out the movie The Stix, available right now on Tubi, available right now on Apple TV, as well as Amazon Prime. Let them know.
Because it's the best movie on Tubi and Amazon Prime. And I mean, what are we saying here? Like, come on.
and on top of that is written, directed by one guy.
Yeah, one man band, man. Shout out Jerron, man.
He put his whole foot body into this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Forever Dre on the soundboard. Shout out Jerron wife.
Right.
It's really them three.
Right.
So you gotta salute that. You gotta support
most definitely.
That. And Kid did a great job acting.
And
you know
you did
Martell.
it well. You did it well.
Martell, he did all right.
And shout out to the whole cast. I think the whole cast did an amazing job, man. You know what I'm saying? And with it being the budget that it was, and with the resources that we had, and the way,
great,
man, y'all wouldn't believe. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all need to go.
And then just watch it for the snap. Watch it for the snap. You find the snap, make a meme of it.
There you go.
Watch that snap, man. Yes, sir.
Hey, my guy Jerron Lockridge does have a challenge going on right now. So if you guys go on Amazon Prime and buy the movie and do everything that he said to do in the challenge. I think he said, leave a review on Rotten Tomatoes and you might get $200.
Yeah.
It's easy money.
Easy too.
Easy money. Hey, you know,
we need the 200 right now.
It's a flip. You know, you spend that 10 on the movie.
And
hey,
you-
you mess around, you get that 200.
Hey,
you
might
know,
be worth the gamble.
hey,
now.
that's
definitely worth the watch.
That's better than FanDuel, if you ask me.
Come on,
You
man.
finna get your chicken.
Like, come on, get your chicken, man.
But I definitely got to say thank you guys for being guests on the show, man.
Oh,
It really
yeah,
means
man.
a lot. Like I say, to work with you guys and reconnect with my guy VVS, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, we finna get this pipeline wide open, man. We
Yeah.
finna open that portal, you know,
Yeah.
like real Thanos type stuff.
Right,
we
right,
finna snap
right.
them fingers in Jackson and Memphis. We finna lock in, man. But I gotta
No
say
doubt.
thank y'all again, man.
Man, thank you for having us, bro.
No
Real
doubt.
Talk, man. Brink TV.
Before we get out of here, we gotta salute you for continuing to push the culture forward.
Exactly. Most definitely, man.
Continuing to
Appreciate
give
that,
people
man.
platforms. You are probably one of the best interviewers.
Thank you.
Real
You know what
talk,
I'm saying?
hand
You,
down.
you got the memory of an elephant.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You really do your homework on your
Right.
guests. You
Most
got
definitely.
to
Yeah, you got to salute that. Most
Facts,
definitely.
man. I sure appreciate y'all for that, man. With
Man.
that being said, now back to Brink Radio. Don't move.